Like, what? Get out of no!
Triple stun again. Big flanks coming out from the Blaze.
It's a death metal, though.
Death metal into the double, triple kill.
Hello! Drop frames detected. No drop frames. No drop frames. That was very strange. Alright, so Kel'Thas is banned first on Dragonshire. That's kind of interesting. Usually we see a Nubarak or a Diablo or something along that lines banned Chen. Chen is definitely making his way into the Nexus gaming series here. Okay, and they ban another wizard. So they don't want anything to do with those spellcasters, which I find is prejudice. Prejudice against spellcasters. I myself am a spellcaster, so I find, yeah. And I love this ban. Sylvanas has been going up, 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 and only up. and she's just fantastic. Her sustain damage has now become a real thing, and also her traits still very lethal. This map is, you know, the trait particular, not so much with the dragon and such, but yeah. Okay, anyways, I don't know where I was going with that comment, because if you put the trait on the forts when the dragon is attacking, then they don't attack the dragon, so that's a bonus. But it's not as awesome as like Tomb of the Spider Queen. But anyways, because no tanks were banned except for Chen, who is a bruiser, we have ETC and Johanna picked up. Two very, very reliable tanks. Johanna, one of the most reliable in the game, followed by Deckard from Jub Jub. So we have a lot of CC going on here. And then on the side of Beast Coast, we have Gul'dan and Raynor. So we've got some good, lots of damage, lots and lots of damage. Those two guys can really pump up that damage. Alright, and Malfurion and Greymane band. These are interesting bands. I haven't seen a Malfurion band in particular. I haven't seen Malfurion picked up. Actually, I haven't also seen Deckard picked up, but it's been a lot of Anduin, Ana, and Ana hasn't even been taken yet, or banned, or anything. Yeah, so a lot of Anduin, a lot of Ana. We have a Chromie, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Chromie and a Tychus. Chromie is actually fantastic on this map, especially on this map in particular, because her range, she can poke you on those shrines from pretty much behind the wall. Also, I'm checking out my stream right now, and it looks like it's okay. So I hope we're not having any lag issues. I know it's not as good of quality as usual. My parents live in the middle of nowhere. I mean, they live in the pretty middle of nowhere. They live on a lake, so, but their internet is kind of crappy. So neither of them are doing anything on the internet right now. Anyways, we have Stukov and Malthael picked up very much. I was about to say I also see a lot of Stukov. Stukov is very tricky though, so you gotta be on your toes with him. Very, very deadly though. And hi RGB Fox! I just played some games with him earlier. Feel really bad because my and then sorry, we'll finish the draft, okay? And then Phoenix on the side. So on the side of heroes, we have a lot of picks that I do not see very often. So this will be fun. I mean, I always have fun. Who are we kidding? I always have fun. Alright, let's go into game. I know, my stream isn't as pretty as normal because I don't have all my fun tools and whatnot, but doesn't matter because I am pretty and I'm entertaining, and therefore we don't need the pictures. We don't need the pictures. We only need my stunning voice and enthusiasm for this game and these teams. Okay, why does it always start me on the red side sometimes? It's weird.
Heroes, prepare for
Okay,
combat.
on the blue team, we have RGB Fox on Malthael, Monkus on Gul'dan, Gingy Boy on ETC, Mega Muffin on Raynor, and Ceres on Stukov, riding that dog that I hate that dog. I hate it. All right, give me some bunny hype for
Battle
Beast
commencing in
Coast.
10 seconds.
And on the red team, we have Watson on
5,
Johanna.
4,
Stop
3,
moving.
2,
Clyde DH
1.
on Chromie. Blaze on Tychus. Waterboy Tiki Day. You guys are messing with me with your names. On Phoenix and Jub Jub. I like Jub Jub. That's an easy name. Jub Jub on Deckard. Give me some hype for Heroes of the United States, or HOTUS for short. So I'm so interested to see the comp coming out from HOTUS here, with the Chromie and the Tychus. Tychus, look at him, he's doing tons of damage to that. Did you see a nice shot from the Chromie? Beautiful shot from the Chromie, getting a trade on the bottom shrine there. But RGB, hey Kime, welcome, and hi Miss Whiteupbird. I hope you can join Saturday as well. And hi Fish Drowner TV.
You think yourself
I try to say hi to everybody. So Malthael actually
take control of the shrines.
Yeah, he did go on a pale horse, and he is soaking top and mid, which is interesting because top and mid is the longest distance to travel for that. But I mean, the XP right now is pretty normal. Ooh, Monk is taking a lot of damage, and Chromie did go Sandblast build, so you're gonna have to watch out for those.
Capture the shrines, inherit the Dragon Knight's power, and lay waste to this forsaken kingdom.
It shouldn't be. I'll have to fix it after this one. It's not in my normal setup, so it's a little, it's probably a little messed up. Different computer. Anyways, Dragon Knight picked up by HOTUS. Hey, thank you for the host and the raid. Everybody raid. Alright, so they're actually doing a really good job of defending this Dragon Knight. It has not done much at all, but it is also a really, really early Dragon Knight. Malthael still doing his thing, going top to bottom. Nice stun and nice push in from the ETC, but ETC getting kicked away by that dragon. Not able to follow up on that one, and the dragon goes down. They were pretty much just able to get a little bit of damage on that cannon right there. And these two continue soaking, and actually, Beast Coast now has the upper level. Not by a lot, though. Not by a ton. But I like this. This is interesting. I really like this. So they have the 4-man pushing bottom, just putting a lot of pressure on this bottom here. And Malthael is using on the pale horse to go from top to bottom. Very interesting. And they actually sent Tychus up there to help deal with the Malthael. But this 4-man push is really doing its job right here. Like, this is what the Dragon Knight did, and this is what the 4-man push did. However, now HOTUS is gained the upper level. Let's take a look at our talents here. Pop those open for a little bit for you guys to check out. Alright, they take up so much of the screen. So much of the screen. But it's pretty darn even, though, right now.
My beloved is
I mean,
gone, but
kills
his power
1-to-1.
remains. Control the shrine.
They are pushing in a little bit. The silences from the Stukov have been great. ETC taking a lot of damage from that Tychus. He's just using his trait to shred through him, which I know how it works now because I played Tychus in a game on Ladies of the Nexus night. I didn't understand the Tychus trait, but Phoenix dealing a lot of damage to Malthael up here. Malthael versus Phoenix is an interesting one. The shields make it interesting. Okay, here goes the rewind into the Deckard Cane route. But there was no follow-up, so Munkus was able to get his W off and life drain off of that Johanna. But now Mega Muffin is just a little too deep there, and he goes down. which is not even the target they were focusing or going for. So Phoenix is right here, ready and waiting for this Dragon Knight. And with no problem, HOTUS channels what English is that? Channels the second dragon. Alright, so now the dragon's a little bigger, a little badder, so it is going to do a little more work with the swinging wave pushing in here. The cannon is going to be shooting at... Nope, trying to help him out there. But look at that chromie damage. Here goes down the rewind, followed by the Deckard. Where's the Deckard? He's not there. But Blaze is taking a lot of damage, and Ceres is now in a not happy position. The dragon is able to get the last shot on Ceres, and they're able to take this fort. Are they able to take this fort? Please tell me that they get the last of this fort. Okay, there goes down Blessed Shield. Okay, oh, and Raynor goes down. All right, 10s were, oh, beautiful catch on that Gul'dan, and 3-man wipe from HOTUS. So since it's hard to see the talents due to my overlay and different things, we have both teams now have 10. Unfortunately for Beast Coast, they weren't quite 10 when HOTUS reached 10. So they didn't have the ultimate unfair fight there, unbalanced fight there. But now they do, and so we have a Hyperion from Raynor, we have Mosh Pit from ETC, and Last Rites from Malthael. I actually don't know the name of this talent, which is a bad bunny. Massive Shove from Stukov, and Horrify from Gul'dan. Ooh, we're gonna have a battle here. Nice positioning by the ETC, but he is taking a lot of damage. Chromie, there goes down a beautiful fear onto that. Johanna, they need to focus her, focus her, focus her. Very nice focus on that. And now, HOTUS is backing away, knowing that their Joe went down. Don't want to mess with that. Nice back away. Nice retreat there. Alright, so now they do have this camp, which they're going to push in with a little bit, but the spell shield guy already went down. Sarah's taking damage. Nice push from the ETC. Nice sleep from the Deckard came. It was a good attempt for it to save, but the damage coming out from the Raynor in particular was just too much for them to handle. Silence going down onto the Chromie, and the nice slide from Gingy there. Man, I did not catch that Kime. I did not catch that at all. There's so much going on in the things that I don't catch. Alright, see, okay, this is what I find interesting. Okay, look, he's taking so much damage, but, like, is he able to sustain over this? No! Phoenix! Surviving it with an inch of his life. Maybe a little more than an inch. But now down here, Mega Muffin now taking a lot of damage, but once again, the fear goes down. Nice stun onto that. The cow is going to get rewound, but that was a beautiful silence from Stukov going in place of where ETC was going to be rewound from, saving him from any follow-up that may have happened. Yeah, I'm not an offlaner, so I find it really interesting watching the offlaners. And like I was saying before, I really didn't know how Mouth versus Phoenix was gonna go. I mean, look, he's just taking a ton of damage. Like, he went down to half health and he didn't do anything to that Phoenix. If they want to get that top shrine, they're gonna have to rotate someone up, but I think right now they just want to make sure that the dragon doesn't fall into... Oh! That is not what they wanted to happen. Gingy Boy now going to get rewound on an island alone in the wilderness, and Stukov went back to save him, but got slept by the Deckard Kane, and now I don't think he's going to get out of this. Phoenix rotating down to get the last kill, and Monkus last man standing. Well, Malthael's the last man standing. But Malthael, seeing this carnage in the bottom, takes control of the top shrine. So HOTUS is going to have to rotate somebody up top in order to get that. So you can do a little bit of the ring around the rosy here for Beast Coast. That's what they want to do. Kind of try to stall it as much as possible. Nice unstoppable from Malthael there. And right now, until the whole team comes back up, they really get to take whatever they want. ETC is having a hard time with these mosh pits. In fact, Joe has been doing a phenomenal job of disrupting them. Besides that, well, they do have a lot of CC for against that mosh pit, actually. So it's an interesting choice. Deckard is sleep, as long as he's not in it. Chromie, what? Does the rewind? I don't think the rewind would really work there. Basically just Johanna and Deckard Cain there, but Malthael was able to grab the top, but this board is starting to take a little bit of damage. Malthael wants to channel this and clear that up before they are able to, those minions are able to take that board. Yeah, sorry guys. I thought when I looked at it before the game that it looked okay, but clearly it didn't. I think it's a little low. I'm on a different computer than normal.
The Dragon Knight shall reduce you to cinders.
And once again, HOTUS able to grab this Dragon Knight here.
Red team has.
Oh, you're right. That stupid div B thing is sitting right in the way of those levels. That's kind of irritating. But we'll have to fix it after this. Beast Coast has had some good initiations and good follow-throughs, especially from the ETC and into Silence. Mega Muffin has gotten cut out and kind of just blown up sometimes. Nice Jason Kobe. There goes down the sleep with the Silence into the Horrify. Nice Horrify, and Crowy goes down. But Phoenix is taking the top.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Although, as we can see, now they've got to try to get something. They've got to try to get something here. Luckily, they were able to defend, and they did not lose a keep, so that is good. They are still in this. There are no way out of this. And here we go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Using that Hyperion to push this lane out. They are trying to take this advantage that they have. They have 13 seconds before Chromie comes back. They're going to use this camp, use that spell shield, push in as much as possible, get as much, but they don't want to overstay. Don't want to overstay, because if there's a 4-bit white here, then it will turn at the table, since Saris now taking a lot of damage. Scared for Saris' life there, and he goes down. The camp is still hacking away at that keep, but if they lose any more members, then HOTUS is just going to turn around and do the same thing. ETC going down. Now Malthael going down. 3 members down. Monkus and Mega Muffin needs to get out of there. I don't know if Monkus is going to be able to. Mega Muffin just needs to run. Leave him. He is dead.
Hero slain.
You don't want to stagger these deaths if you can.
It won't be long
They're
before
going
the
to get
shrines
this
are ready for
keep
the
now.
taking.
There's not much you can do. I don't know if they're going to be able to get game off of this. They have a 35 seconds. I think that
Red
HOTUS
team
will
has
be
destroyed
able
a
to do
fort.
this.
Blue team's core is taking damage.
And here they go. They're starting in on the core. Can Saris and Mega Muffin do anything? I'm not entirely sure if they can. Silence going down on Waterboy and Clyde.
Avenge my husband.
But it
Earn
is
his
just
power
not
and
enough.
destroy
And
your-
game 1 goes over to HOTUS. Okay, give me a moment to fix this. Ah! Excuse me. Stop it. What the F? Stop. Every time I click on this. Alright, let's just leave game. Okay. My god. That was a pain in the butt. Alright. Like there? I wish I could see. It might be a little off, guys. I'm sorry. I think this was okay. I'm not sure. I know, it's really irritating because I can't tell. Now I'm wondering about the draft one. I feel like it was okay when I looked at it, but I'm not sure. I guess I'd rather it be too low than too high. Kime. Is that better, darling? I hope that's better. Oh, Div B is now messed up. This is what happens when I don't have my own computer with my own settings. Alright. That looks decent. Man, I miss my fun tool that just lets me go boop, 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 and then everything's in. I miss that tool. That I have to manually do everything. Go. Alright, let's check it out on my Twitch to see if it's looks okay. So for those of you who tuned in late, this was very similar to last draft. They banned the Kalthos like immediately. And then they banned the then Beast Coast banned Jaina, Chen, HOTUS banned Chen. Okay, that one looks okay. That one looks perfect. I wonder why the other one was messed up. They banned Chen and the Greymaine's the same. Greymane, they banned Greymane. Beast Coast banned Greymane. They banned Chen first, which they banned Chen again. Sylvanas and Malfurion. Which I thought Malfurion was interesting. I didn't know. Oh, I haven't seen a lot of Malfurion. Ana didn't even get picked or taken or banned or anything.
I heed the voice.
Okay, so this seems pretty Tyrande awesome on this map. Her Hunter's Mark, especially with something like a Rainer, can really burn down that Immortal. So we might get Mega Muffin on the Rainer again. There's also a lot of other heroes that do a good job. Oh, they sniffed that one out. So they took the Rainer. And they also took the ETC. So last game, that ETC was definitely making plays. Gingy Boy doing a good job. There was some really great power slides into knockbacks on like Chromie. There was a few Chromie ones into that silence. Some good isolation there. So I like them taking the Rainer. These teams are just pulling out these things and making me smile, and I love it. Mephisto! I've seen Mephisto one other time. And I can't remember the outcome, but we have a Garrosh band here. I'm trying to think of what HOTUS thinks their strategy is and the reason for the Garrosh ban. Alright, Jaina getting banned again. They just do not want anything to do with wizards, which is, once again, I say, rude. I like wizards. They're my favorite. Making people go boom. It's fun.
This realm needs
No,
me.
but there was still one wizard left. You can't ban them all, and Li Ming gets through. Li Ming is great on this map. I mean, she's great all the time. Unless you have two really annoying tanks that can just suck up all the damage in front of you, then she's not so much fun. But on this map, she can get around all those little corners and get lots of poke in on that Immortal. And it's really hard for you to reach her. But once again, they have Deckard. And Deckard had some. Let me just finish my thought before I go to my next thought, because I had like 5 thoughts right there. Deckard had some phenomenal sleeps in that last game. Really good stay a while on lessons. Now let's go to my next thought before I get to my next thought. The Anubarak. This team and the Samuro. Samuro is so interesting. I don't even know. I don't understand Samuro. So it's hard for me to really say anything about Samuro. Alright, I need to make sure this overlay is right, or I'm gonna be irritated. I don't know anything about Samuro. I mean, I've played him a few times and he's just really hard. Especially the clones, but like, man, if you can do it, it is one of the coolest things. And then Anubarak. Anubarak is just a menace. I mean, he has, like, such a good follow-up, like, especially for Tyrande players. Like, it's so
Prepare
easy
yourselves
to follow up
for
on him.
battle, heroes.
Oh, I'm having a little lag. Why am I having a little lag here? Why am I having a little lag? No. Hold on. Did someone go online?
begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1. Let the battle begin.
You can't go online. You gotta wait. Alright, anyways. Welcome back. Everyone say boo, Mom. You guys all say boo, Mom. Make it loud so she can hear it. She says that. Alright, anyways. We have Mega Muffin on Alarak, Digiboy on Anubarak, Ceres on Tyrande, and Monkus on Mephisto, which is going to be really fun to watch. And we have our Samuro on... Wait, RGB Fox on Samuro. And... we have Blaze on Li Ming, Watson on the ETC, Jub again on Deckard Cain, Raynor on... And water. Oh my gosh! See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. That was a beautiful pull by the Alarak, followed up by the Anubarak stun and the Tyrande stun. What I find interesting right now is that how my parents could get better internet. Hey, Jubies! They really don't have many options, and my parents really don't have that. Although apparently they're getting fiber. Anyway, back to the game. But I can look. They already have this first tower down. So I found it super interesting that they put Deckard and Li Ming up in the top tier. Which I don't really know if it completely worked out for them. They did get that one tower down, one cannon down. Malfunction there for a moment. I was thinking about Samuro is what I'm thinking about, and then also thinking about like this down here, like sending the Li Ming and the Deckard up top instead of having that solo lane. I just don't know if it really worked out for them. They were able to get a really good push here in the bottom, and now they're moving to that camp. Samuro's. Oh, that overlay looks so much better.
I shall
So much better.
evil from this land,
Alright.
demon.
First Immortal coming up. Let's see this Samuel do his business on this one. He is kind of fun. What's enough? Getting stunned out by the Gingy boy. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so he's like sending his clone to the top, so he's like getting kind of like a aperture sort of thing. But ooh, okay, I'm just like fascinated right now. I'm still casting. I got it. Great, nice stun on the Samuel. He goes down. No more oohing, but I was oohing because this camp down here, because they were able to get that front wall down. It is starting to take away at this fort. So Raynor is going to have to head on down here and clear that up. I don't know. He will be able to clear it up before they're able to use that fort, but it's... Oh, probably because I have my headphones a little bit slightly askew.
Enough. I seek better ground.
Oh man, look at that. Oh, it's better. It's the one minion. He just needs to throw the one spear. I'm sorry. What I'm interested in this game is probably not what you guys are interested in, but I love the macro. Okay, like they pushed that fort down, or they had that 4-man in the bottom, and then it's just interesting. Okay. Gingy Boy going in for a stun. Kind of missing it though. Nice dodge from Blaze there. But this is what I'm talking about with this Li Ming here. She can stay in this nice, safe place, safe distance away, and just poke. Gingy's trying to block the shots, and Samuro is on the Immortal here, trying to get it down as much as possible. ETC going in. There goes down the route on the Tyrande and Mega Muffin there. But they seem able to get the first Immortal of the game. Goes over to HOTUS. Those minions weren't able to get that fort though.
The demon approaches the gates of heaven.
It's like chess, you know, I mean like sort of like chess, you know, moves and moves to moves that do things, and I just find it like interesting in how smart these teams can be. They really impress me sometimes. Really thinking, you know, ahead. Ooh, nice stun down from the Tyrande, and Raynor getting silenced. Beautiful pull from the Alarak, and they were able to save their fort. So I think that is a good defense, nice defense. Although Arthas up top here is starting to take this one. Samuro is rotating up, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to get here in time. Arthas is gonna start taking tower shots. ETC also rotating up. Actually, the entire team is rotating up, and I think that Beast sees it, so they're just going to trade. I mean, you know you're not going to be able to get there, so I love the fact that they didn't try to make it there and not gain value somewhere else. If you're going to lose something, gain value somewhere else. But now they're kind of in a flop in our laning here. Samuel pushing up to this here. I just want to keep holding him up. That was nice. Nice telekinesis away. Silence onto that Arthas, making sure that no one gets rooted there. He was in a pretty bad position, but he got himself out of it. It was a nice play, nice defensive play there. Let's take a check at these talents. Zoom out a little bit. It's hard for me to see everything.
Repent before
I mean, we know they're there. Oh, so they're going to be 10, so they can totally engage on this if they want to. Oh no, both of them are 10 at the same time. I thought they were going to get there a little bit beforehand. So Mephisto went to go clear up that top, so they can't fully engage here. So they're just going to stand back and kind of defend here. Wait, no. What? Oh. He was up there, but now Samuro is up there? But Raynor is also heading down to clear that. So we have kind of back and forth here. So during this time before the fun starts, ooh, nice silence, Mega Muffin. That took about half of Li Ming's health down. Anyways, ultimates. Ooh, we have Shadow Stalk from Tyrande. We have the image one from Samuro, which I'm super excited to see. We have Counter Strike from Alarak, Cocoon from Anubarak, and curse something. Consume souls. Sorry. Nice mosh pit, but beautiful interrupt from Mega Muffin there. Alright, and herein lies the problem. The poke from HOTUS is awesome. Raynor, Li Ming, and they were able to take that Immortal down. Now, I don't actually think that they lost or won that fight. I don't think anybody lost or won that fight, but they were able to kill during that nice stun onto ETC, and Consume Souls went down, but actually got... ETC died before that happened, so everybody just took a slow and the damage. Now, Raynor is getting hurt, and Ubarak goes in for his stun, doing the nice body blocking. Nice pull from Alarak, and is able to get the kill. They aren't able to get the kill, but Samuro heads down to their Immortal to start working on it. Actually, everybody should start heading down to the Immortals workout because they need to get a little... They need to catch up. You definitely need to catch up. Look at that damage coming out from that Mephisto there. ETC heading up. Nope, nope, nope. Where's he going? Trying to keep them off of the Immortal. And they don't want to go for theirs. Instead, they're looking for to be engaged. Nice stun onto that. Saris is in a really bad position and gets rooted. But she doesn't have any more. She used both of them right there. Oh, it's so close to dead. It's so close to get dead, and I want to see if RGB Fox is going to be a little cheeky here. Oh, he is. Look at that. He's going to be cheeky. Oh, no, he got stunned by the boss, and that is not a good thing. But Monkus on the backside trying to get the... They are trying so hard to get this little bit left, but Raynor up top is trying to start shredding through this here. They need to get in there, though, and I don't think they're going to be able to get it. No, Raynor was able to get it with the help of Li Ming. Beautiful stun and silence from the ETC, or from the Alec. They have been having such good follow-up and good team fights, but someone gets stuck out and it's just been off by like a little bit. Something has been off by a little bit.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Okay, they were able to save their keep.
Yet we have not seen the
I feel like they can turn this around. I really do. They have been having some fantastic, like, engages. The Alarak and the Anubarak have been doing phenomenal stuns and silences. Good follow-ups. Tyrande got caught in the middle of no man's land in that last battle, and then they were down a healer. Really? I didn't see that. Yeah, they are having a... Yeah, now that you mention it, they are having a little hard time securing those kills. Like, they're getting the good CC train that they're looking for, right? They're getting the Anubarak to Alarak to Tyrande, well, sometimes Watson. Samuro. I love how Samuro is just, you know, walking in the middle of wherever and he doesn't even care because he can just boop, make that clone. So I like this. Everyone is going to clear this up top here. Nope, nope, they changed their mind. See? See? There we go. Nice silence into, nice pull into the Anubarak silence, but pops the zombies and just able to stabilize. So I don't know if they just don't have enough damage to finish the kill. I don't know if Monkus was there. I think he was still up top. Actually, I don't know the answer to that question. Somebody please let me know the answer to that question. But like you said, just Arthas was able to pop Army of the Dead, able to heal up, and he's just fine. Oh, Seda? Sadism? Sure. Wait, how do I check sadism? Look at Alarak. I don't think he's died. How do I look at sadism? How the freak do I see that? Usually I just have to click on them and I can see it. can't I see it? I guess we could go into talents. 102. Alright, here we go. And this immortal is actually, well, it has about half shield, but Samuro is working on that bottom there. They're gonna have to put up a really nice defense there. See, there it goes again. The silence onto the water boy. And this immortal is still super powerful. Has almost half of its hit points, or half of its shield left. Samuro, I think, needs to pull back. I don't think that they care. I don't think that they care that Samuro is there. I defend this. This is going to be rough defense. Stun going on to them all. Raynor going down. Here comes. Oh my gosh, beautiful! They're not going to be able to save it because the immortal. Wow. What a series. It was a little shaky. I think what you said was right, Kime. I think what you said was right, Kime, about just the follow-up. Sorry. Look at my stupid gold. Ha. Oh, I was saying that I can't do an interview because my Discord is a problem. I don't know the password to my Discord, okay? It's just logged in on my computer at home and on my phone. But I don't know the password, so I can't get into my Discord on my dad's computer in order to to do an interview. I know. The story of my life. I don't know my password. I've never log out, okay? So I don't know my password. Okay, so Blaze says, thanks for casting. Yay! And shout outs to Twitch chat. That's you guys. And I want to give a shout out to both teams. You guys were awesome. Did a phenomenal job. I had a lot of fun pulling out picks like Samuro and Alarak and what was that pick that you picked the first game that I just went like, ooh, interesting. I don't know, I'll have to rewatch it. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for coming. I know my stream is not as good of quality because my parents have absolutely horrible internet. I mean, they can't even go on the internet right now because if they did, it would lag my game out. So thank you so much for coming because I absolutely love casting. I love doing this for the teams. So thank you for putting up with the overlays and, the maybe not as good quality and everything. And thank you for coming out and supporting these teams because they work hard and you can see it. And yeah. So one last thing. If you are a lady, I have started a Ladies of the Nexus evening. It's on Saturday at 7 Pacific Standard Time. If you would like to join, please DM me or Born to Shine in NGS. Alright? Okay, and tune in on Saturday for that. I'll see you guys all later.